It's like she's standing here,
Yeah.
the lecturer is here. So he asked her a question, and then she didn't answer. She had zoned out. Kabisa. Then he's like, hey, auntie, umetuacha. Wow. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. So we're a group of 4 young doctors who talk about all things medicine and all things life. Today one of us is missing. Unfortunately, she had to work, but she will be with us in the next videos. So for today, we'll talk about some of the memorable experiences we've had in medicine so far, so from med school until now. Hope you enjoy.
Sawa.
So who said?
You start.
Okay, fine. Me, let's just start. So in 5th year, no, it was 4th year,
Yeah.
we did surgery. And we were in this, first of all, we were together with Isola. So we're in one ward, and the lecturer.
5th year, I'm a 6th year.
No, 4th year. No, it was 4th year. No,
Six.
it was 6th.
6th, yeah.
Okay, we did surgery in 6th year.
Yeah.
No wonder I was so stressed. Anyway, so we're in the same ward, and I remember the lecturer told us, every person must know every single patient. And there are like 80 patients in this ward. So normally we'd divide them. So this bed would be for this person. But we decided, no. All 80 patients should be known in depth by every single student in that ward.
But is that even feasible?
No, it's not. It's not.
What?
It's not.
And the time frame was, it was like a weekend.
Yeah, it was a weekend.
What had you guys done? Nothing.
Imagine you were such good students. I don't know what was wrong. We were so good, by the way. So now we decided we'll come to school on a Sunday.
We went on Saturday and Sunday. We were there both days.
Imagine. So now we decided, since he wants us to know everyone, we'll all come and do the round together, like all of us. So now what we decided, so normally there were 6 rooms inside the ward, and there's a nursing station in the middle. So we decided we'll do the first 3 rooms. Because when you enter the ward, the round starts in the first 3 rooms.
Yeah.
So we were there the whole afternoon on Saturday. I remember Sunday, because Sunday is where I think everyone took time to come. So we had a ward round. The whole afternoon. I think we left at like 7.
Yeah.
Yes, we left at 7
We were there after lunch.
What?
And then, we were there
okay.
after lunch.
So now, as we are there, we are patting ourselves on the back.
We've done such a good job.
Yeah, kudos to us. We know every patient.
And then we're excited for the ward round
Yeah,
on Monday
yeah.
because
He'll be like, whose patient is this? We are all there. And we know the patient. He just ask us the questions. So now on Monday morning, this lecturer, first of all, he's just very funny. He came and then he just looks at us. I don't know how he knew. Honestly, I just don't know how he knew we had done the first 3 rooms. He decided, no, we are starting from the room 6.
What? Kwisha. That was
Yummy. And you're just like, okay, today. Like,
and then it's
days.
true. And then he didn't even give us a chance to say, Ati, we know the patients.
Yeah, because you'll just be like, Ati, why don't you know this other one? You know. So imagine, we were there on Sunday, but then all our efforts, 0. It's like we didn't do anything. We went to that 6th room, we don't know the patient.
That's where they have my head injury.
Yeah, because the last one, down the Californias.
Yeah, it was at the end.
Okay, that room, no one used to go to that room, just being honest. No one used to go there.
Okay, it was.
So we went there.
We just looked at each other. What?
And then the sad thing, he was so proud of himself.
Of course.
He was so proud of himself.
Of course.
Yeah, so that was us 0, him 10.
Yeah.
I can't forget that day, by the way. For me, I was just like, you know what? It
comes
let it come the way it's going to come.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, is this the same one who was
Yes.
telling you to?
Yes. It's the same one.
So for me, this happened recently. It was like memorable in terms of it was like a very cute experience. I was at the hospital, and then I have this patient who I'm following up for his DM. He's diabetic and hypertensive. So this was like the second time I was seeing him. So in the middle of the consultation, he's like, 1 minute, hold on, I need to make a phone call. So I was like, it can't wait until you are done. He's like, no, I need to make a phone call. So he takes his phone and then he calls his daughter who works in Kiambu. Then he's like, he talks to his daughter and he's like, oh, I want to talk to this doctor who's taking such good care of me. Msalimie too.
That's so nice.
So I took the phone and I talked to the doctor. I was like, yeah, he's doing great. Yeah. And then he took back the phone and was like, yeah, I just wanted my family to say hello to you. Yeah, and that way by day. That was such a nice. I was like, those are the experiences that anyway, like this is why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It affirms you.
Actually, may refuse those phone calls.
Eh?
The ones who say, I just talk to them. Actually, there's medication, there's something they want to say. I'm like, just wambie wakwambie, and then you tell them.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Similar story where there's this patient who was with us for such a long time. He had so many complications, surgical complications. I finished my surg rotation, I went to peds. Then one day I'm passing by the ward and he sees me and he just lit up and he was like, oh my gosh, Dr. Ng'endo, nilikuwa nakuulizia nilikuwa nashindwa kwani ulienda wapi, kwani uliniacha. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I didn't leave you, I just had to transition. And when he was leaving the hospital, I felt so happy. I just saw a guy walking there with his base. You know how they come with a base, their slipper, their essentials. And he was going home. I was like, wow, this is truly a miracle.
It's so nice. I think there are like so many of those cute moments that anyway, when you think about, they just happen at the right time, like when you need it, that boost or that affirmation that you're doing a good job. Yeah, like there's ones we had when I was in maternity, we had a mom who had several pregnancy losses, and then previously wherever she was being managed from, I don't think they diagnosed cervical incompetence. So when she came to us, we were able to put in a max stage, and then she carried the pregnancy to term. So by the time she was delivering, I think I'd already moved like to the next rotation. Then now this is so random. Like I think it was either like towards the end of my term at now where I used to work previously. So it was the last week. I was just walking out, and then this car comes in front of me, and they stopped me, but I was not recognizing them. And they started talking, and I'm like, that's when I remembered who they were. So the mother was like, hey, I've been really looking for you. I wanted to say thank you so much.
That's so nice.
Yeah, like when I was in hospital, you were really kind to me. In fact, tulikuletea kuku. You brought your whole chicken, but you are not anywhere to be found, and I couldn't remember your name.
You missed the whole chicken.
What today I've done with the whole chicken?
Was it a live
one?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've also been offered.
Yeah.
You don't know how to refuse. You don't know how to say no. Like, it's okay, it's my job. It's fine.
Thank you.
It's true, especially in Mashinani.
Yes.
They are so kind.
People what do I bring for you?
They come with their names from the shamba.
This one she always used to come with bananas. Titini yako too.
It's true. I'm one person. I can't eat a whole thing. Yeah, that was so sweet.
Yeah, when you said the car came in front of you, I remember that. There's a time. Oh gosh.
I shared the joke.
So there was a patient I had handled in maternity, and she had delivered by CS. I can't remember what the indication was, but I remember she was so scared. She was so nervous.
Yeah.
Like you could see it in her face. Like I'm talking to her, she's not responding. She was out of this world. She starts tetemekaing, and then I'm like, "Oi, mommy, shida iko wapi?" She starts crying. Like she was so nervous. So I was just like trying to talk her through the procedure and what we were going to do, just trying to calm her down. Eventually she delivered, the baby was fine, and they went.
Yeah.
So now they had come back for
clinic.
But I don't know, for whatever reason, she really resembled one of my cousins. So when I saw her, it didn't click that she was the patient.
Yeah.
You thought
You
you
thought
were
it was your cousin. Gosh.
Hey, I went to her. I'm hugging her.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see her.
Yeah.
So she's like,
Like, I
personal.
She's not going
She's not
to
understanding.
reciprocating.
And you're like, why are you not embracing me?
And then that's when she told me, hey, tumekuja clinic. So I was like, oh my god. So I just played along. I was just like, okay,
Oh
Sawa.
my god.
All the best.
Oh my
I
god.
went and I was just laughing the whole way.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine
How
how shocked?
she was.
Actually, this doctor is just hugging me.
Yeah.
I don't think they're even used to that.
They are not, imagine.
Yeah.
But she was polite. She just like let
Yeah.
it continue, you know. Where? Gosh. Anyway, I remembered one. So I was in the clinic, and then you know the way you teach the patient how to use the inhaler.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Comedy.
Yeah.
And it's such an old man.
Yeah.
So he comes and he tells me how like he's using this medication, but nothing is happening.
Yeah.
You know. And then of course it's like cold. So he's like in my chest. So I'm like, Aya, show me how you use it. Wait. This is exactly what he did. He started well, eh? He removed it. He shook it nicely. He positioned his hands properly.
Yeah.
Luckily from there,
Yeah.
why? He just inhaled it in his. He pressed it and he left his mouth open again.
Gosh.
I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I was in shock. Then I'm asking, he had come with I think a relative. So I'm asking, is this how he uses the medication at home? Then of course then they're like, Mimi Sijui. Then he's there, hey, actually I have two.
Yeah.
This is the one I carry around and then this is the other one I have.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Back in these days, I don't even bother. Even if you are taught before, bring those things.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to use
Yeah.
them. But I laughed. And then even when he was laughing with me.
Yeah.
It's just like, "Ani sifanyi vizuri." I'm just like, imani yote inatoka.
Yeah.
Coordination is such a problem.
Yeah. Oh my god. I even feel like, even if you teach them how to use a spacer, I feel like it will still be a challenge.
But it helps a
It
bit.
helps.
It helps.
Yeah.
Their hands are so shaky. I'm just like, this will need nebulization kids at home.
It's true.
Yeah.
Never assume.
Yeah.
Never assume that someone knows
I
how
bet
to.
he made me laugh.
That's
to
actually
take
a
their
big
medication.
reason why there's a lot of uncontrolled asthma and
COPD.
COPD
Yeah.
That's
in
true.
Mashinani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please teach your patients how
Oh,
to
yeah.
use the inhalers.
Yeah. Always confirm. Like before they go
Yeah.
home, that they know how to take their drugs. And then one thing is, you know the way we write prescriptions like when we're discharging, like for a month.
Yeah.
Always remember to tell them when those drugs end,
To
go and
continue.
buy.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Because sometimes you know you realize sometimes when it ends, they think that's
That's it, that's true.
Yeah.
And then they're forever asking, so when this one's end, I don't have to buy anymore.
No, you have
And
to
you're like,
buy.
no, you have to
You
buy.
have to buy.
And they don't understand that the especially for hypertension and diabetes,
Mhm.
they don't understand the medication is just controlling the
Yeah.
disease, it's
Yeah.
not curing.
Yeah.
So like, sasa isn't itachukua for how long? You're like, maishani yako yote.
Yeah,
Hadi mwisho.
our physician used to tell them hizi dawa utameza mpaka Yesu arudi.
Hey!
So yeah, now for them they're like, okay, this is
Yeah.
really long term.
I think that's a thing with physicians.
Yeah.
Even I was used to say something like that.
Mhm.
Maisha yenye Mungu atakupea.
Yeah, because they can
Just take
interpret
them.
it how they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's true. Yeah. But that book made me laugh.
Yeah, it's such
Like,
comedy.
yeah.
I actually have a video. I'll show you guys.
Okay.
You?
Okay, I remember this one lady who came into maternity, and you know how you're called, Daktari, come and review this patient. I'm like, why? What does she have?
First of all, maternity is a circus. Let's just
Yeah.
start there.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at her abdomen, like, yeah, that's a big abdomen. I usually it's a singleton. And then you know the Mashinani patients don't
Do the ultrasound.
do ultrasound.
Yeah.
So anyway, the examination
Mm.
showed, or rather revealed, that it was breech.
Mhm.
So anyway, we decided to go for I think she must have been a para 1, 2 at most. So we decided to go for a cesarean.
Mhm.
Hey, baby huyo nimefungua uterus. Baby number 1, baby number 2. She was not prepared.
Wow.
She was like, nani atachukua mmoja? And she was so serious. She was being so serious.
Yeah, that can be a shock.
Because she was not expecting it. How she was close for one child.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She was shocked.
What did the
Yeah.
second child wear?
I think they just changad from their ladies who are in maternity.
Okay. But that's a big adjustment.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is. It
Yeah.
is. For 9 months, you know,
Imagine.
one baby,
Yeah.
and then all of a
Actually,
sudden,
just
2.
reminded me. This is when in fifth year, when I was doing obstetrics. Now I went to the clinic. There's this lady who came. She had twins. I swear she was 4'9". She was
Huh?
having twins. She was 4 feet.
Mm.
She was so short. As in her belly was huge. She was just wobbling around. So she was, I think, 37 weeks. No, she was 36 weeks and maybe like 6 days.
Mm.
So she came and she said, mimi daktari, mimi nitoe hizi vitu.
She was done.
She was done.
36 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was,
but that's,
it was just like
more or less
like 1 or 2 days, and then she
yeah,
stamped.
yeah.
She was fed up. She said she's
Yeah.
not going home.
Was
She was like,
she
remove
was
this
tired.
thing. She couldn't breathe well.
She
She
was
can't
tired.
walk.
Sleep.
She's sitting to G.
Everything is a problem.
She said, remove them. Then the place I'm going to is the ward. She didn't want to hear anything else.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. And then I
was
found her in
tired.
theatre. Now it ended up being an emergency C-section.
Oh.
I was like, so when I found her, I was like, hey, finally. She's like, me mechoka.
Oh, yeah. You actually empathize with them.
Yeah.
Mm. Aki, but maternity. There's a time, sorry. These referrals from Mashinani. Like, I mean, we're
The
in
deep
Mashinani,
one.
but there's a
The
bit
deep-
further.
Off the main road.
Yeah. So they call in for they want to refer a patient. I'm like, akona shida gani? Ati ni CPD. Para how many? Para 4. Like what?
That means she's had 3 previous babies.
Yeah.
4
previous
She has
babies,
had
actually.
4
4 previous babies.
normal delivery, and then now you're telling me there's CPD.
No.
Sis,
Funny how
are
they
you
do
okay?
that.
Impossible.
No,
Yeah,
they were
They
not
just
big.
think.
They just didn't want
Oh.
to.
Yeah.
I think it was more of poor progress.
Yeah.
Because she had labored for a bit, quite a long time.
Yeah.
But you'll get the weirdest referrals from Uko
That's
true.
Bundus.
That's true.
Hmm.
And then they come, they've not even knocked up the patients.
They've not done anything.
They haven't done
They've not even tried to augment.
Yeah.
Just like
It's a sad state.
that state of affairs. Hey, maybe let's go back to med school. I remember. Hey, this same lecturer, surgical ward. Hey, that one.
Oh gosh.
Wait, do you remember there's a time we're in a ward round?
Yeah.
And then there's now in a ward round, like we are many, we surround like the patient's bed.
I remember.
It's like he had tackles left, right, and center. So first of all, he asked a question, and then I think one of my classmates was standing, our classmates.
Yeah.
She was in front. It's like she's standing here.
Yeah.
The lecturer is here. So he asked her a question, and then she didn't answer. She had zoned out.
Mm.
Kabisa. Then he's like, hey, auntie, umetuacha. Wow. Wow. Me, if you know me, by the way, you know I can't control my laughter. We laughed. And then, auntie, she did not first she came back, she was like, Well, I'm like, excuse me, it's a life-changing moment that has just happened here.
My auntie. Oh gosh.
But Aki, and then the same one round. Now he asked someone a question, and then no one answered. Actually, the questions used to ask first of all.
Yeah.
I don't know how he expected us to know.
Mm.
So no one answered, and then he said that now he asked the same person. Actually, when I looked inside your ear,
Guy.
what do I see? Aki, do you know what he said? He said, I see the next person.
Aki.
No,
Some
just
of
like
the things he used to say.
Wait.
What?
Come again. Come again. I missed that one.
What?
Like, what?
Imagine.
he used to abuse us, but it was so funny.
Guy.
Yeah.
I thought he had like a book where he
Yeah,
decides in the
yeah.
morning, I have to use this one. So I did
But
this
he was
one.
such a good teacher.
Yes,
He was a
he
good
was so
teacher,
nice.
and he wasn't malicious.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was, he examined me for my end of 6th year OSCE.
Mm.
He just gave me the whole exam for real. So he was asking a question. It was a patient with IO. At yes, so this
Kanda, that's
patient.
his favorite.
Stop it!
Yes.
Yeah. He gave me all the answers. He's like, yes. So, what did they tell you in the history? What were some of the factors that could have predisposed her? She had undergone a surgery.
Oh my gosh.
He just gave me all the answers. Like, he was not malicious.
Yeah, he
was
was
a very
nice.
nice,
He was so
very
nice.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will tackle you, but he's
Hey,
he's
properly.
nice.
The time we told another classmate, the one you think is very funny.
Yeah.
So he's there. Actually, he's such a focused student. He's there with his notebook. He's writing
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
He's as in he just looks like the lecturer is talking. He's there. Then he was just asked, so what have I just said? And he didn't know. It's like his mind is really, it wasn't really there. So he was told that wewe unakula tu lakini hutafuni.
Oh my god.
Guy.
Unameza tu.
Guy.
Hutafuni. I was just like,
Guy.
Ati what?
Good.
Where?
Hey.
The one that just finished us, by the way, he said, Ati, of course, he asked a question we didn't answer.
Yeah.
That was what we were known for. So now he said that, the problem with you people, is you just have you have the skull, you have the cranium, and then the cranium is now your skull bone, and then we have the dura.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it ends.
Guy.
The dura it's like the covering of the brain. So in short, he was saying we have no brains.
Oh my
Yeah.
And he said the only time we'll get brains is when we become consultants. So even registrars, he was just there like all of you,
All of
no
us.
brains, nothing. Then I used to go home and I was just like on Twitter the whole time. Then how can you be abused like this?
Yeah, imagine. And we just take you.
Yeah, you just laugh by the way.
Okay,
You laugh, you
laugh at yourselves.
It was so funny. Where?
Hey.
Do you know there's this time?
Ah.
That surgical ward, by the way. It wasn't him. It was not another lecturer, and he was so nice. And for this lecturer to get mad, you've really messed up. So now he told us, just have one patient, like the 30 of you, just have one patient that we can discuss. Nani kama sisi, we didn't have a patient.
That's a nyinyi.
Where
Our
no,
excuse was
there was
must have been
something happened. I think we had a patient.
Either we had a patient.
I remember he had gone to theatre.
Oh yeah.
The patient had gone to theatre, so we didn't have a backup. Yeah, so we had plan A. So we went to the ward, and he's like, okay, first of all, I didn't know why we were going to the ward in the first place.
Yeah.
Because we knew the patient was not there. So we're just there, let's go to the ward, he'll find out when he finds out. So we reach the bed. So he's like, who is the
We started
patient?
looking at each other.
And that's like, the patient has gone to theatre.
Right.
So he's just like, so you knew when you were bringing me here.
Oh my gosh.
That the patient is not here.
Guy.
Why? He just told us, all of you, just get out.
Guy.
We're just there.
Guy. He didn't even want to see.
He didn't
hear
he did not hear anything.
Yeah.
He
Even
just
us,
said,
surely, why did you have a
I don't
plan
even know, by the way.
Why were we not thinking of a plan B?
Because imagine we were so confident in that patient. It was such a good history.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had that history, even him would know why we didn't have a
It's
backup.
true.
It was
And
such a good one.
I think he listed all the physical signs.
Yes, yeah, it was an
Yeah.
emergency though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Poleni. What?
Okay, but I think it made our rotation easier to deal with.
Yes. Yeah, because you're ready. You're just like, you chatted
Whatever
me
comes,
here.
comes.
I mean, it's like you just,
Eh,
we bounce back.
oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
Eh.
So now, in fourth year, I think it was fourth year. You remember how we used to have our internal medicine notebooks, and then there were some sections where, like, you had to go to the lab, the INET lab,
Yes.
to do some experiments there.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
So now, I remember how the lab people were so strict.
It was a
hassle. Like, you had to book a
It was a
time.
Guy.
And then Kwanzaa, we were finishing with IMED. Like, IMED was our last rotation. So we were trying to do all these things before finals started. So I remember people had really booked the lab session.
Even for like revision and
Even
things
for
like that.
revision.
Yeah.
So by the time we got a session, it was like ukomwisho. So we got a session, and then I think it was, let's say it was like for 12 p.m. So and these samples had to be like fresh samples. So I'm talking about urine, blood, CSF, and stool. So we had 3. We had urine, blood, CSF. We didn't have stool.
The fact that you had CSF and not stool.
So now,
Did you guys did you used to bleed each other for your blood samples?
No. You guys bled it? No.
urine.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody volunteers their urine. Yeah.
You bled each other?
No,
Or like
we
someone.
didn't.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
They're enough patients.
Yeah. So things like urine. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're like groups of 5.
Mm.
So urine. I mean, somebody just volunteers their urine, and you go and you get in the lab. So I remember, like, we were really pressed for time because it was like 11:50, and
You don't have stool.
and you don't have stool, and these lab
Sure,
guys.
They don't play.
Yeah, these lab guys. If
They
you're
don't.
not there at 12, I mean, that's it.
With all your samples.
All your samples.
Yeah.
Your session is over. And I think it was like on a Friday, and then like Monday. Nobody wants to be there on Monday when you're on study leave because you're going to be
Yeah.
for exams. So what we do, we're like, okay, let's go to the wards. So we go to the wards, and now we're going asking patients, please, you need to give us a stool sample because we want to go and test
In the
it.
middle of the day, just
Yeah, because we need to go and test it and like
Yeah.
examine it under the microscope for purposes of learning, for study. So everybody we are asking just keeps telling us, no, Sina, like I can't help you. Like, too bad. That time, one person I think was downstairs at the lab trying to sweet talk the guy.
Yeah.
That guy was like, I'm giving you 5 minutes. If you're not here, too
That's
bad. Yeah. So now, so we were like at our wits' end, and we're like, okay, now you guys, now if you're not able to get stool,
What is this story
one
doing?
of us will have to produce this stool. So then one of the patients we had asked to give us a stool, we saw him going to the washroom and then going back. And he took quite some time in the toilet. So
you are monitoring.
so now, see, we're standing in the corridor trying to decide, now you guys, what are we going to do? So this guy goes, hey, it takes long. Then we see him going back. Like, hey, he has taken long. So somebody commented, hey, he has taken long. So somebody was like, somebody just goes to check. Because this was in Kenyatta. And you know Kenyatta.
When they don't flush.
No,
They
they don't.
They don't. For
flush.
sure they don't.
Yeah, they don't. So somebody just went and checked and like, affirmative. They stool in the toilet. So who are we?
Get her.
We just did outside there. Rock, paper, scissors. Imagine the person who failed had to go to the toilet, get the stool sample, and we got our sample. We went to the lab. We did our experiment. We were taught, and we passed.
How did you get the sample? With a
See,
spatula.
Yeah. Imagine sometimes you have to do
It
what
wasn't the one
takes.
that had sunk to the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
But
was not in
But
that.
why don't they
I was not
flush?
there.
As in? So it just accumulates.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened inside there. But that's what has to be done.
You guys, you hadn't cracked the code. Stool was found in pediatrics. That's where you were to look. There was always stool lying around everywhere.
Imagine we had tried.
Where?
We had divided ourselves. I made because I made. And then peds. We had failed peds. We had even given the mothers the container.
Yeah.
We had done that like before the hour before the activity, please. If the baby poops, please poop for us. Yeah. And then you see, the guy is downstairs, they are giving us pressure. Are you coming or you're not coming?
Where?
Hey.
Gosh.
Yeah, sometimes when you think about some of the things. Wow.
Hey.
You
We've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
She's being kind to doctors.
Gosh.
You've patient, this was now in 6th year. Everyone used to use this patient for like practicing for Oskies.
Oh my gosh.
He had a
Remember
cranial
you.
nerve
He was at the corner.
where I'm telling you, this man, he studied us, he just knew these people. So now, normally, we have, Oskies are like clinical exams.
Yeah.
And for you to practice, you need a patient. And it's even better if you have a patient with all the signs.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, he was the one who had all the signs that we needed. I'm telling you, but okay, you could guess he was tired, but now where were we to go?
Yeah.
He started demanding things. He said, if you're going to touch me, bring money. If you're going to touch me, buy for me milk. If you're going to touch me, where?
Yeah, I
He
remember.
got so much.
But he helped, like when he
Yeah,
was
he was
when he was.
for the Oskies.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
But hey, he was like, he just looks at you, he's like, "Musikuja hapa kama."
Yeah, kama mjakuja na maziwa. Yeah. Milk and bread.
Yes.
Hey guy, lucky some of those things.
Where? But any patients get tired.
Yeah. Okay, can you imagine even you as the patient?
Yeah.
Like tens of
Time. You even know what
Yeah.
to do. Like,
It's true.
they don't even wait for you to tell them. They're just like,
Oh my god.
oh my gosh.
Hey.
Now that we talked about Oskies.
Hey.
Where?
Guy, I still have PTSD.
Hey,
Okay.
and me, now it was Saj, yes. So now I remember we're standing outside the ward, and then 5 minutes before we go in, now people start asking me, do you have a watch? Do you have a watch? And me, I'm like, never in my life have I ever owned a watch. For even more than a month. I was just like, we'll go in the way we are going.
Yeah.
So now we pick at the station for rest. And so you have to count the respiratory rates. And then me, I'm just like, what am I counting with? Hey, you know what I did? First of all, thank God I got like such a unbothered lecturer. He was sitting down on the other side of the patient. So, yes, this is my watch.
Oh my god.
So, there's no watch here clearly.
Wow!
But for purposes of passing exams, I put my hand below the bed
And counted.
and counted. I'm there looking at his chest,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at my hand.
Wow!
Then the lecturer is just like, okay, next.
You're so brave.
Then you just
Clever.
You lower the lab coat properly.
Because then they look at you
Yeah,
like,
and
oh,
I'm like, hey. But then that's the time I knew where, and where you just have to be smart over here. But I laughed after that. I was just like,
Oskies, you just passed by the grace of God.
That's true.
My IMED, I knew for sure I failed my IMED Oskies. My abdomen station, I was chased out. Abdomen is so long. Like,
I don't think anyone
Who finishes
finishes.
abdomen?
I don't think anyone
I'm over here just barely starting to palpate. I'm hearing the bell. Hey!
in that bed,
I
your heart
chased-
just starts
Yeah, I was chased out. CNS, I'm over here trying to get a history from the patient. Prof is like, Daktari, this is not a locus, this is an Oski. Sorry, I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Like, the sounds were just all the same. I'm like, what pathology does this guy have?
Right, actually, that's fancy. Yes.
I was sure this is
That's
it. I'm
it.
done.
What when you start with a bad station?
Yes, it goes
And
down
it-
from there.
I started with the rest and it was not working. Oh my god. Okay, the bell rang, I just went and sat outside. I'm like a feet, like even before I start. And then thank God the next station was a rest station. So the registrar came and just saw me so like forlorn and like I'd given up.
Boy.
So they came and like, imagine, no, like you can do it.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can do it. It's just one station. You
Station,
have,
yeah.
It was 4 more, isn't it?
Mm.
Because of the talking part. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have 4 more to go. Hey, but I had given up. I had really given up.
Hey, it's because they had just put so much on it.
Yeah.
So just like, if I fail even
Kwanza
one,
amen.
well,
It was all or nothing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all on it.
yeah, like in PEDS, I remember for PEDS. First of all, I was in the best ward ever, so it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But the first station I started with, normally you're supposed to be on the right side of the patient.
Yeah.
So my patient, he was facing the other side. So like he was, normally they face like the wall over here.
Yeah.
So the patient's head was on this side.
Ah.
And then the examiner is on this other side. So I couldn't, like in my head, it had a register. I just had to move so I should go to the right.
That was part of the test.
So me,
Yes.
I'm trying to turn the baby. The baby doesn't want to turn. Actually, she looked at me. The registrar is like,
Guy.
What's happening?
See
so
what?
just come over here.
Oh my god.
But that was a friend. The bad one was the one for child health. where you have to put the baby on the weighing scale.
Yeah.
Now that one for real, the
Comedy.
baby refused to move. No, yani, I even look at the examiner. I'm like,
Are you
you
seeing what's
can
happening?
imagine, you can see. I'm carrying him. He's you know that you can put your weight down so he can move. He's doing that. And then there were two babies. Me, I didn't know which one they were supposed to use.
Oh.
So I think he was looking at me and like saying, imagine you can take the other one.
Yeah.
But of course, me, I'm so fixated on this and I'm like, why are you not moving? I carried that baby. Let me tell you. I said, you're going to stand on that weighing scale. I carried that baby. He stood there. I don't even know what the reading was. I can't. What was that thing we were calculating?
BMI.
My BMI, first of all, I guessed.
Oh my god.
I can't even lie because I was so stressed. I forgot how to use the calculator. Like, me, that station, like I just left. I was just like,
What did I do? Yeah,
Yeah.
kids was so funny.
then after that, now confusion for the whole world.
Mm.
So now, the way the stations had been set up, it was just wrong. From now where I was, I was supposed to run all the way to the other side. So now we had mixed up. So now I was like in station 6,
Yeah.
and I'm going to station 8. So they're like, why are you not in station 7? You know,
Yeah,
seated in
yeah.
7. Hey, I'm telling you, one of the consultants, he just came and shouted, stop this exam. What is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Why are people
Madness.
running here? This one is don't know where they're supposed to be sitting. Let me tell you, that's where I recollected my thoughts. I was just like, yes, please.
A moment to
Woo.
calm down.
Woo.
Yeah.
Eh. Then I went to him. He's like, me when you come to my station, don't worry,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. I think kids were so
Okay,
fun.
But no, imagine ours. Me, I was just like, why were we running?
We were running.
It's because of the time.
minutes.
The time.
No, it's
Yeah.
because where they were putting the station.
But also it was 5 minutes.
So
Like
by
that's
that-
a very short time.
It's a short
Yeah,
time to
it was
start
shorter.
wasting, to
Mm.
start running, like commuting from one place to
In
another.
fact, by the way, we were commuting because by the time you get to a station, because I remember the one for the X-rays,
Tired.
the lecturer was like, "Kwani, where have you come from?" You're there, you're panting. I'm just like,
My
Hey.
child health was also like yours.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to measure head circumference.
why?
Now I measured mine in inches instead of centimeters.
Wow.
I got a big reading. It was like 60 something.
Like,
But yeah,
You
but
don't tell someone's
but I'm-
mother, your child's head.
I'm looking at the child. The child looks normal.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Lucky.
And then you're supposed to plot it on the graph.
Yeah.
The numbers have even issued.
Yeah.
There's no more. There's nowhere else to plot.
Yeah.
I just looked at the examiner. The
Right.
bell rang.
It's
I'm
like-
sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's even luck we're using the same paper.
Yeah.
Because we was just like, where did the person before me plot? We're around here.
Ours were
As
different.
used the same one. I don't think
Hey,
there was
you're
any
lucky.
issue. Even for that BMI, I've just remembered I didn't do squared. That's why I was wondering, this calculator is not making sense.
Ah.
Eh,
Hey, I think the comedy they witness during these exams. I think they go and discuss after.
They
Like,
know.
Yeah, they must.
I know the
And
thing
just
is,
laugh about it.
once you
because
start getting
when-
confused,
it's
that's
that
You
it.
just spoiled
Yeah,
everything.
That's it.
Yeah.
Emma anesthesia. Where? That's why I was just told, Ati, you did anesthesia as your first rotation. I was like, yeah.
it
It
shows.
shows.
It shows.
I was like,
Woo!
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
But even Saj was funny. I
And
remember
long.
Otho.
Wow.
Guy.
Also, yeah. Also.
First of all, they're putting 10 pictures.
I had no clue what any of those things were. They have plaster they brought for you, all those instruments.
Yeah.
You're like, I've never seen this thing in
In
my
my
life. Fucker, the guy asked me, Doctor, have you ever been to casualty?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, anyway, I won't even lie to you. Let me not lie. Just
Okay.
teach me, tell me.
Yeah. Where?
Otho was just mad.
And then they put, I remember for Saj, I don't know if we did it on the same day, they put in some theory over there. I remember
They
those
put in
blood
some?
transfusion, theory, blood transfusion
no, I didn't do
reactions.
that one.
Hey, now imagine that's the topic.
Yeah.
You just pick here.
Yeah, because you don't think they'll ask
When
it.
they went in depth,
Um,
how do you just there like, Yani, there was all, you can get all these questions from that topic.
imagine.
Then I remember the lecturers were the same tribe. How did they start speaking to me in Luya?
Yeah.
I was just there, I'm just
Oh
like,
my god.
even that one, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh.
But yani, I left that station just laughing because I was just like, where?
Saj was comedy.
It was.
Hey.
Wow.
And what's this one called?
Ophthalmo.
Hey, That one. You know the way lecturers help you. Ophthalmo, help you do what?
Yeah, no.
If you
They're
don't
like,
know, by the way, we sat in silence.
it's true. It's
we
true.
sat in silence over there.
But the
Yeah.
ophthalmologists, they know they've taught you and they've done a pretty good job.
They
at
have.
it.
True. Yeah. So,
They
so,
have.
no.
So why am I helping you?
Yeah.
We've
I
taught
feel like-
this severally.
But I feel like they don't understand that ophthalmo, it's really wide.
Yeah.
And at that time, you're not really to be honest, you're not really thinking of ophthalmo. You're just there, it's a special.
Yeah.
So when you go to the exam, you're just there like,
What is this?
It's true, by the way.
The
The
scope
the,
is wide.
yeah, the scope is wide,
Mm.
and where they could pick the exam from was also quite wide.
Yeah.
It was just one
anywhere.
question.
And they just wanted to
Yeah.
get one word.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right?
Anyway.
Now that we're talking about surge, I remembered like in internship, my first surge call, where it was head injury, the patient had GCS of like I think 4. So of course they came in intubated. Did they come in intubated?
Yeah, like
I'm not
from
really
where?
sure. No, we intubated there. It was
Oh.
an RTA, it was a road traffic
Mm.
accident. So of course we intubated there, and it was my first call. Oh my gosh. And then now, yeah, that's the point where like, I just want to cry because, and it's at night. Why do all these things happen at night?
Yes.
Because at night it was like at 2 a.m. So I remember, so of course I'm called by the nurse. I say, oh doc, we received a patient, this and this and this and this. Kindly come and assess. So when I go, I'm like, guy, so now where am I even starting?
What do you do?
What am I starting?
And they're looking at you like, this
Yeah,
doctor.
they're looking at you
Yeah.
like, Kaya, what next? Because
Wow.
now this is internship. Remember, you're from med school.
You're the doctor.
You
I
should
don't
doctor.
know.
Yes.
So me, honestly, I didn't know. So I called my friend who was at the same center as me, and imagine she came and stayed up with me.
Wow.
Imagine she came and helped me, like even the clerking. Me, I had just been paralyzed. I was like, no, I don't know. Like I was like, hey, now
Oh,
here.
that's so nice of
So she
her.
she helped me take the history. She even helped me now manage the
The
patient.
patient.
Like, this is how we do it. This is what
Wow.
we do.
But head injury is so
Yeah.
funny.
When
is.
Paka, I was so touched. Like at night, can you imagine at night? You're not on call, but you're coming to help someone who is. I was so touched.
Yeah. It's so nice when people
Help
help.
each other.
Yeah,
Mm.
it is.
When I was in IMED as well, IMED, I was perpetually tired. I think because it was my last rotation.
Yeah.
I was tired. I was just like, when is an internship ending?
Ending?
So this patient had come in with liver failure.
Mhm.
So we're managing for that, and basically they needed blood. They needed blood products. They
Mm.
needed whole blood. They needed platelets. Like the liver had failed completely.
Yeah.
So, and then getting a line was hard because now you don't have platelets. Anywhere you poke is bleeding.
Yeah.
The blood, even when you get it, it's like it doesn't want to enter. It's
Mm.
like there was something wrong. It doesn't want to enter. Guy, we used to stand there pushing that blood. Yeah?
Why?
And then they needed dialysis.
Mm.
So they were put for a catheter, a
Mhm.
dialysis catheter.
Yeah.
The patient, because of the encephalopathy,
Mhm.
yanked out that catheter. So I'm being called, and I was on weekend.
A dialysis catheter.
Yes, the femoral.
Where
Wow. I can't imagine the
Yanking guy. And then, was my MO there?
No.
It's you and it's
He
you.
had traveled.
It's you and it's you.
So I found the nurse literally compressing that femoral artery and
Wait.
vein because she was bleeding out. Like I
It was
found
a
the
woman?
bed. It was a lady, yeah. The bed was soaked. I'm like,
Wow.
now what do I even do? I'm calling my MO. He's
Yeah,
not
that's
answering.
yeah.
Simu haipatikani
Oh,
mteja.
We just want to cry, imagine.
Yeah.
But it's like, I.
Guy, do you know? So okay, I called the other MO.
Mhm.
I told her, Aki, please come help me. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do. I need you. Come now. She's like, okay, I'm coming. She came, we sutured. As soon as she leaves, it starts bleeding again. Mimi huyo on that artery and vein for a good hour.
What?
I was just compressing. Eventually, I told them, okay, bring me the suture kit. I managed to suture it. Thank God it stayed, but I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep that
Yeah,
day.
you just
That
take it to be
night,
gone.
Yeah.
I did not sleep at all. Then on Sunday night, now after that whole ordeal, I'm being told, oh, daktari line sijui imefanya nini.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
where am I going to produce another line for this patient? Because we've done everywhere. We've done the
Yeah.
feet. By the time you're doing feet in an
Yeah.
adult, it's bad.
Mm.
We've done the feet, we've done the hands, the arms, the scalp, we've
Neck.
done jugular, we've done everywhere.
By the time you're doing the scalp in an adult,
We've done
Where-
everywhere. I'm just like, guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
No.
The anesthetist. So the anesthetist refuses to come. That's another thing.
Wow.
So I called my fellow intern. I was like, Aki guy,
Please come.
I don't know what we're going to do, but I need help.
Yeah.
Imagine he went and he got a line.
Wow. The people who are just so
Imagine.
skilled at getting lines, by the way.
Hey, and I was so grateful for him.
Mm.
Guy, I was so grateful. I'll never forget that patient.
Yeah. Actually, sometimes kindness goes a long
Yeah.
It
way.
does. Oh, it really does. Especially after you've had like a long day or week.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
gosh.
really helps.
Hey.
Yeah.
You reminded me of thing about pressing blood.
Mm.
Where, remember we also had this patient. No, her HB was 1.
Wow.
So we're there trying to transfuse. The blood is not moving.
Mm.
Me, I'm like, this blood
It's
is going
going.
to move.
Yeah, even with the pump, it's
Even
not
the pump
going.
is not going. Actually, you know, we stood there
Yeah.
compressing
You're
the
the
blood.
pump.
You're just like, yes,
Yeah,
there might
it
be
has to go.
hyperkalemia, but
It has to go.
Now what do we do?
yeah, imagine the blood just
We
has
make
to
us
go.
options.
Aye.
Mm.
Where, and then I met her now this year also. I met her in the clinic. She's like, Onikomboki.
Oh my god.
I was like,
she's changed.
Yeah.
She's
She had a benign condition, so she just needed
Mm.
surgery, but she couldn't go to theater with a HB of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she's okay.
Wow.
I was
That's
like,
a miracle story.
Wow.
Anyway.
Hey.
But me blood. And the thing is, when you're transfusing, if it refuses to go for one patient, all the others, it won't go.
Yeah.
Unasikia ati daktari haiendi,
But
just
then there's
like,
something like that. I don't know what it
What is
is,
this?
but you've noticed.
yeah.
And when you admit one patient with one condition, all of a sudden, all the admissions
Yes.
are the same.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. Speaking about fixing lines, I remember my pediatric rotation.
Hey.
So the first time I attempted to put a neonatal line, the very first time I had a baby who needed a line, neonatal, a neonate. A neonate is a newborn, 0 to 28 days. Imagine it was successful.
Your
Hey,
first
your
attempt.
My
Nice.
first attempt.
You felt
Wow,
like
you're the boss. You're like, bring them, bring all of them.
Call me anytime.
Please. The baby was here. I was like, please, you need to come and
Bring
see
all of
this.
them.
Come and see.
Nani kama mimi.
What?
Hey, imagine. Hey, I've never
Wow.
felt so. Like, I was like,
Wow.
I know this is it. If there was ever a sign that
Mm.
confirmed to me that I needed
Where
to
you
do pediatrics,
belong.
it was this.
Now for me it's the opposite. They're always just there.
Hey.
First of all, the hand won't even just stay still.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I
Hey,
called.
imagine.
I was like, please, you need to come and see this line. The nurses, my other colleagues. Then I remember going on, our the WhatsApp group for our study group. I remember I had to tell them. You not guess what happened today? My first attempt at a neonatal line and it was successful.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you guys used to call people to see your scars post CS?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
when you do a good
after you
job.
show
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
fresh abdomen.
But imagine, did you notice
Uh,
the times where you decide, imagine I'm gonna give this lady a good scar.
Mm.
To come out looking sweet how?
But don't you always attempt to give them a good
Yes,
scar.
you always attempt. But then I feel like once you start thinking about
scar?
it, like the corner is just you're just like, okay, now what is
Mm.
happening? But when you're just not thinking about it, you're like, what?
Wow.
Hey, plastic
Who is this?
surgeon.
Hey.
These hands, these ones.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
Hey, but lines can humble you.
Mm.
You can think you're good until you meet that one.
Yeah.
It's true.
You just need humility.
You reminded me, you talked about group work.
Mm.
Then I've just remembered how, do you know, for me, okay, like in my study group, Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, now I'm the one who was the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Getting these people, first of all, to concentrate.
Yeah.
Group work it was fun, but it was so hard.
Yeah.
And then once
Oh
one
my
person
gosh.
loses
Oh my
concentration,
That's it.
everyone
That's it.
starts going. But you know what? This day, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't go to school.
Yeah.
So I told them, I'm assigning a group, a team leader.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, you know, they slept the whole day.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
And I was just like,
Gosh.
okay, you people.
Gosh.
They're just like, if you're not here,
Oh.
we can't concentrate. I was
Okay,
like,
good work.
it
You've
was so
reminded
fun.
me.
But Fridays,
Yeah.
actually, I used to beg them. I was like, guys, let's just
Let's
go to the
meet.
ward. 1 hour, one hour.
Yeah.
I'm telling them 2 to 3.
Yeah.
2 to 3, we're done.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
Fridays
just there
were
like,
that.
no, I hope.
I remember group work, even as it was like a task. Then, like towards the end, I remember what we decided we were going to do was to essays. Like we collected all the essays and then we assigned questions. So I'd assign like you're doing this question, you're doing this question. I want them by the end of the week. Then
Remember,
we
you guys used to do that.
then we used to compile it
Mhm.
and then scan it so that it's like on soft copy.
Mm.
Because it was so easy.
Hey, this ones were.
Yeah, like it was so. Look, I wish we even wrote our names because those things I'm sure they're
Circulating
circulating
somewhere.
in school now.
Kimaiga.
I'm so sure. So we used to do that. Then I used to have a notebook where I used to write, if you don't send me your
Yeah.
homework by Friday.
Yeah.
So I used to tick, like it was a register. If you send, I tick. I used to tick, I tick.
Wow.
Then if you don't send, I fine you.
Last time the
What
rest
was
of
the
us
fine?
like,
I think it was like a pin pop or something. Like a pin pop or something.
as if it wasn't
Yeah.
done. Okay, till next time.
Because I remember we used to have, like we had a goal, like we wanted to finish all the essays. And now you see if they keep accumulating, they
Yeah.
won't finish.
There
And then
were so
if you,
many.
yeah, there were so
Like,
many. And then if you don't send, it means I can't scan like the thing, like for that booklet. Hey, actually, these people used to stress me.
Like if you think about it now, you're just like,
Yeah.
anyway. Oh my gosh, it reminded me.
Yeah.
There's this time when OBS,
Yeah.
remember they used to have the weekly cuts.
Yeah.
So now we used to ask now our coordinator,
Mm.
at least give us an idea what is
What
coming.
is coming?
Well, there's this week we didn't ask. He was like, oh, you think you know? He brought for us gender-based violence.
A whole essay.
Yes.
God.
Yani, we were just, I remember I looked at, now, one of our classmates, Yani, I looked at him, I was just like,
What
where?
is this?
Kimewana. Things are thick over here.
That time you're ready for PPH.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Then we met him now in the corridors. It was like, you didn't ask.
Yeah.
We're just there like, yeah. And we need this one.
Oh gosh.
Eh. But
Hey,
well, that was nice. I think when
Yeah.
people used to sleep in class. First of all, the class was so small.
It was.
And there were so many were squeezed in there pre-corona. I don't know how they're doing it now.
Yeah.
And then the people used to struggle. Me, let me tell you.
Kwanza in the afternoon.
In the afternoon,
Mm.
in
It's a
obstetrics,
struggle.
I did not learn
Onyuma.
anything.
Eh?
Because I was laughing. Guys,
People sleep.
yeah! And the people who just, they would not go down by the way. Someone is over there, they remove the shoes, they remove the gym boy. And then, you know what? They do your leg, you do your leg like this.
Oh, to keep
They're showing
away.
their leg, they're swinging front and back like this, they've opened the window. Me, I'm just like,
Just give up.
Maybe even those 10 minutes will help you wake up. You know,
Help you.
but hey, this person, she's determined. She's just there.
Oh,
That time
my
we have laughed.
gosh.
I have laughed.
Man,
Oh my
I don't know how
gosh.
to hold sleep. If I'm sleeping, I'm
You guys
sleeping.
listen. Now we had this classmate. Him, this is what he did. The beginning of the lecture, you're focused. You're like, I came here to study. Studying is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You write the title. Yeah, one line, second line. That is gone because the lecture is moving too fast. We can't write. Right? You can't write notes in med school. Let's just agree. You can't.
Yeah, it's a lie.
So now he's abandoned ship over there. So after that, it's games. So they start playing games. Maybe you can
On the
crash
phone.
or G
Oh.
what. Then after that, making noise. And it's always a cycle. Then after that, silence. You just
Sleep.
look there, dead asleep. And it's always like that. Like if you go and look at his notebook, it's just topics. Topics. What?
Mm.
But I used to find at least writing helps to keep you awake.
Yeah.
Hey.
Me, it reached a point I just never used to bother. And I used to wonder, remember when we were in fourth year, I said, yeah,
Mm.
used to see like 6th years, okay, 5th years at that time, they used to come to class with a paper and a pen.
Mm.
So you're like,
Or
what is
even
going-
nothing.
Yeah, or nothing.
Mm.
They don't carry bags to school.
I think it's
What
also
life
the
is
accumulated
this?
fatigue.
Yeah.
All those years
So-
you're going in
No,
school.
we got to
Yeah.
figure out. Yeah, big. You had it all the books, your laptops, your tabs.
You
you
know,
know.
you have Kapzoom. That micro.
By the time you're getting to 60, even a paper is enough.
Yeah.
A paper and a pen. If you're not getting anything, someone will send you the notes.
Then we used to lie to ourselves at taking pictures of notes. You won't go through them.
There was a pro.
That's it.
After exams, they're just like,
Delete. Oh my gosh.
hi. What?
Wow.
Anyway, guys, we can go on
Yeah.
and on and on.
Hey.
But those are just some of the experiences we've had. And I'm sure there are many more.
There are so
Yeah.
many.
Yeah. But that's it for now. We hope you've enjoyed the video and we hope that you'll come back next time.
Yeah.
So that's it for now. Bye.